and today we are painting a flesh tear. I'm in the process of getting everything set up right now, getting all the colors set aside and um, working. So yeah, we can get this going. I'm going to be building this in subassembly today. Um, I'm going to start off with the body, and then as I finish the body, I'm going to get working on. There is the other guy. The shoulder. I don't. Oh wait, he's right here. The shoulder and the weapon. And then I gotta grab the other arm out. But yeah, I just gotta get all this set up. I want to work on him properly this time and not just rush through it. So in that aspect, this might take a little bit longer to get going, just because I want to do it right. Oh, fuck. Hardened inside the cap. But the biggest problem with this is getting the weapon and everything painted. How do I see the chat? Am I even able to?
Yeah, it just popped up automatically, I thought.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what else I need. Not aggregates or shade. Oop, that head just came off. Let's see. I swear to God, I grabbed. Oh, there it is. Rifle and flush. But yeah, so this might take a little bit longer to get the colors and everything right, just because I've painted him with I don't know which gray it's called, but it might take me a little bit to get him going and looking nice. So we got that. We just need a blue. Nah, we'll do a gray for the armor. But yeah, I'm gonna start with the armor, get the red going with him, and then we'll move on to doing all the black details. After I get this guy painted, then we'll move on to the weapon, the Hellblaster, and doing the coils and whatnot, the plasma, and then from there it's just shading and highlighting. So I got everything ready. We can get this started. Let's see. What brush do we want to use? It's too big. I guess we could do this one. Alright. Let's get this going. If this is too bright for you guys, let me know. Hopefully it's not. But it's really dim for me. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting on some corn red first, and then after I go over this with the red, I'm going to go to the Reikland Flash Shade to darken the red up. Normally I have, I'm using my computer, but since I'm not at my house at the moment, I can't do that. So we're just going to do our best with the angles that we have. and I'll show you the progression as we go along. Is that your gut?
Yeah.
Last time I did my flesh tear, I kind of rushed through it a little bit. I don't know why. I wanted to get through it really quick, but I'm trying not to do that today. I'm doing good. How are you doing today, Trex?
What?
I was going to paint these guys all together with the hell blasters and everything. How's it going, King? But it is very difficult to paint these hell blasters when it's covering the miniature. So I'm just going to work on them separately today. I don't really have a favorite song, to be honest. I don't listen to much music. And when I do, it's usually just rap or just whatever's playing on the radio. I spend most of my time listening to Audible, so my days are usually consumed by 40K for the most part.
Mm-hmm. We have a very busy weekend.
Why?
This weekend, because we have a birthday party this date,
Uh-huh.
and then the next day is the benefit.
Oh, lovely.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. You said it's a birthday party?
Yep, for Vanessa's daughter.
Oh, that's not Brittany's daughter, the one that's going through chemo?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's her benefit, but...
Oh, yeah, that benefit, yeah.
But Vanessa's daughter is turning 5.
Oh, wow. Was she the one who hit her head? That birthday party?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only thing I don't necessarily like about Space Marines is just because the fucking armor is very difficult to get into all these cracks and crevices and not get it everywhere else when I'm trying to paint this. So like the armor joints and whatnot between the armor platings, it's very difficult to actually fucking get up in there without touching all that. But I'm trying to do this one leg at a time. Just do 2 thin layers of the corn red on this before I move on to the next, because I end up in situations to where if I don't just focus on one part at a time, I'll end up just fucking forgetting about certain spots, and then after I'm done, I see it, and then I'm just pissed off. It pisses me off because I felt like I didn't do it properly, didn't paint the guy correctly. So I'm still trying to find the best method of doing the reds with the flesh tearers, because there's a lot of different options that I've seen on YouTube of going about painting the reds. One guy did it with Mephiston red, and then he darkened it with a fucking shade. And then another one I watched, it was just all flesh tearers contrast. And I tried to do that with a few Marines, but I didn't like how that turned out. So now I'm just doing corn red and then darkening it, just doing an overall wash with the Reichland flash shade. And from the one Marine that I painted last week, it came out pretty well. Though it just doesn't get as dark as I would like it to be honest. So a lot of these are still trial and error of figuring out the best method of painting these in a way that gives the right feel for the flesh tearers themselves, you know, like with their color and the darkness of the red tone that they go for versus like a traditional Blood Angels red. So it's still a work in progress, but for now I'm just going to continue with how I'm going about it, unless I find a better method. I got an entire army to build, so well, I haven't been painting that long. This is only my 46th miniature that I've painted, and that seems like a lot, but I started in the beginning of January. So, oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Death. Um, so, this,
Death?
yeah, that's his username. This is like the fifth one that I've done overall, and I've changed the color each time. So, I'm still trying to figure it all out. The best out of my collection, out of this so far, I feel like they're all still shit, but that's just because I'm learning. Maybe when I've gotten to like my 20th Space Marine, I can officially say that I like one better than the others, but I still feel like a lot of them are piss poor in terms of my ability to paint them correctly, you know? But that's why I'm still doing it. Try to get better with each time. But if I'm able to master this color, the red perfectly, highlighting for me really isn't that bad. It's just applying the shade correctly and in the correct amounts, and then knowing when and what to paint over after I've shaded it, you know, is my biggest problem. But like in terms of like highlighting this to make it pop, I feel like I do a pretty good job of that. It's just every other aspect of painting is I struggle with.
Freeze hard to go off.
Why? Do you want the heater out here?
No.
Out of, I would say, a couple of my Death Guard units that I've done, I really enjoy how it came out. Um, I have a bigger Death Guard collection than I do anything else. Well, yeah, probably at this point. I have Custodes, Flesh Terrors, and then Death Guard. And I have like 45 fucking Death Guard units to still paint. Versus like 15 Marines. So I've just been kind of going back and forth in terms of what I paint. I've done a couple Death Guard this last week, and I've only painted one of these guys. So I'm gonna paint this one tonight and then another one tomorrow. I still find it very difficult to extend a painting session for one Marine like beyond 4 hours. That's of like putting it together and actually painting the guy. I don't know how some of these people fucking spend 30 hours on one Marine, you know? I'm not that good yet to really be able to bring out the full details of my guys for that long, you know. I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do with this guy for 30 hours, to be honest. I'd run out of places and things to paint by that point. So I just kind of do it to whatever I feel is good. But yeah, I think I don't know how well you can see that, but I don't know how bright it is. For me, it doesn't look that bright, so overall it's coming out pretty good. I don't know, it always looks different when I see it over the phone versus in person. I just definitely have to darken this with the Reichland flash shade. My biggest trouble is going to be with the weapon itself. I should have just primed this with the black instead, because I'm not a big fan of painting the weapons. I don't know why. Just not really good at it, to be honest. But I think my goal for I eventually want to have like the entire like an entire fucking, what is it, a company or however many flesh tearers there are in the literal lore worth of painted miniatures, you know, which is going to take a astronomically long amount of time to get. I think from the lore that I know, it's like 400 to 500 Marines in total. So having 400 to 500 actually painted guys is going to it's going to take a fucking long time, but we'll get there. I'll eventually get to the point to where I know how to paint this, like speed paint them, you know, and pop them out every 2 hours. But I also want to, I don't just want to make 500 of the same kind of Marines, you know. I want to buy each one of the sets that are associated with just Space Marines in general, like the Intercessor Squad, the Jump Pack Marines, like the Blade Guard, Desolation Marines, fucking Terminators, the Dreadnoughts and whatnot. Once I get all of those, then I'll probably just fucking paint like 50 Assault Intercessors with chain swords, you know. But for now, I want to have the entire variety pack that you can get with a company, including the tanks and the flying vehicles and whatnot. So definitely have a long ass time before we get to that point. This is the fucking hard part, trying to get into the cracks. Oh, Jesus. It's another thing, too. I need to remember to not keep fucking putting the helmets on these guys right off the bat, because I can't get into the cracks of the armor down into the deeper recesses when his fucking helmet's in the way. I mean, I managed to get it, but I fucking covered the entire bottom part of his armor in red. But what I normally do throughout the week is I usually do a mixture of Death Guard and these Flesh Tearers. I have quite literally fucking at least 15 of these guys I need to paint, and then I don't even know the right amount, 40 or 50 Death Guard Space Marines or Chaos Plague Marines to do. So I can usually like pump one out per night during like a 2 to 3 hour session. So throughout the week, I usually do back and forth, Space Marines, Death Guard, and then I still have like 4 Custodies that I need to paint as well. But I'm saving those for when I get tired of this, which I hope doesn't happen, but I don't know. I'm like 45 days now into painting, and I haven't given up yet, so I say we're on track. How's it going, STR? How's it going, man? You have a good weekend so far? Good Saturday? I'm just trying to get this guy painted up properly. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Agnes couldn't just be on the floor.
How's it going, Steve? All right. I think we're getting there. I don't know how you can see this. Yeah, I was struggling a little bit pronouncing your name. Oh. Well, it sounds like you're having a pretty fun time and you're making some real progress on your guys. I need to start fucking doing that too, because besides my Death Guard, these Space Marines are kind of lackluster at the moment. I haven't really touched them all last week. I think I did one, and the rest was all Death Guard. Alright, I think I can actually... I think that's all the red I need for this guy, minus the arms. I think we can move now to applying the contrast. Let's see... what brush do I want to use? We'll use that brush. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. Making some kind of progress. Not much, but we're getting there. I mean, if I think about it in terms of like an entire army, we ain't doing shit. But in terms of just this, definitely a lot more than some people. So I can't be too hard on myself. I found that if I just cover this entire guy with the Reichland flash shade on the red, it actually comes out really nice on the dark, the contrast. I tried it at first with just covering like the edge highlights or whatnot and like the recesses, but I didn't like how it turned out because it made the red look a little bit too bright. So I've opted for just fucking washing it damn near in full fully, because the Marine before this one I did just well, that's true, yeah. I can't be too hard on myself.
You always are.
What was I saying? I noticed when I just put Flesh Tear's contrast over the white, it didn't come out correctly. I didn't like how it looked, so I've opted for trying this for now and then seeing what happens in terms of the color. But I think the last one came out really well. It's just the pictures that I take really suck with it, so it doesn't come out as dark red as I would normally like. But that's just user error instead of the paint being wrong. Alright, now we just kind of have to sit and wait for that to dry. Well, no, I can go over the black. That's what I'm going to do. Never mind. Oh, shit. I didn't go over the red with that. Oops. Fuck, I forgot a plating.
Yeah, you and me both are having issues.
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck I didn't see this plate.
I don't know how you didn't either. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm glad I have as well. I just need to get better with not rushing this stuff. Because it's almost like I'm in a fucking marathon and I'm like trying to compete for some reason with this. It's not like I'm attending any games or anything, so it's not like I gotta bust out an entire army over a weekend, you know? I think the biggest reason is just because I get off work so late sometimes that I just want to paint. And because of that, I tend to just rush with it. Try to get as much of the hobby as I can out of the small amount of time that I do get throughout the week. Right now, it's stuck all the life. How much of the model are you actually doing? Are you doing the whole thing with copper trim? Is that why it's beating the hell out of you? If that's the case, then yeah, I can understand. Edge highlighting is a bitch sometimes. Especially when you want to get it to look perfect. Yeah, well, it's like, for me, it's like I get off work some days like super late at night, maybe let's just say 6 or 7 o'clock, and then I have to like be in bed by like 9:30 or 10. So it's like as soon as I get home, I'm just like wanting to fucking rush painting and just get as much as I possibly can out of this entire experience. Oh, okay, so it's not just one model. Yeah, good luck with that. I'll be rooting for you. But I'll try to get like one flesh tear out within that time, and then when I come back in the morning, when I wake up, I'm just like, fuck, this guy turned out like shit, you know? But then again, it's like, I don't know how to spend 10 hours on one guy. That just seems a little excessive.
You can perfect the lines.
Yeah, I know.
Boomsies.
Thing I'm not liking right now is getting all this black on here. I know.
What to say?
Oh, he just say I was too hard on myself.
I agree.
Yep, she agrees. But I think that's just a part of my personality. I always want to do the best that I can. So I always I've said this a few times to her, but there's somebody on Reddit said that you'll be good long before you notice that you're good, you know. So I'll still be complaining when I fucking on my 500th one, you know, when it's like immaculate.
Oh my gosh. Why am I so cold? What the?
Oh.
I have never seen string.
You've never seen what?
String.
Oh, string.
I bet it's...
Are you still working on your Titan SDR?
I know what that is.
Or are you've moved on to your boys? What is Golden Demon winners? What is that? Like painting winners of like painting competitions? I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. Or is that like a Games Workshop thing that they do every year? And this black. Keep on finding spots that I haven't touched. There we go. On a palette cleanser waiting for my customs decals to come in and my banners. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm waiting from Etsy to get the shoulder pads for the fucking I can't think of the word right now. You know how the flesh tearers have the the gear and then the blood symbol. I have a whole trans sheet coming in, but no idea when because it's coming from the fucking Philippines. Is a painting company by GBOs the best? Best of the best painters. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that and see what the previous winner's painting looks like. You cold?
I'm freezing. I don't know why.
Do you want me to turn up the heat? Or get you another fucking blanket?
I need my fucking snowsuit. A hat and gloves.
I can't see this. Okay, there we go. Are you still listening to this? Or do you have something going up? Or are you just listening to me talk?
It's just you.
Oh, it's just me. Okay.
I was gonna watch something until I realized I need my tablet for my list.
Yeah. I can imagine some of those competition winners spend hundreds of hours on just one model, going over every square inch of the model to the absolute perfection. Just, yeah, fuck that. That makes me curious to see what their stuff actually is, because I'm on Instagram all the time just looking at painters, and some of their shit's ridiculous, but they're just casual painters, there's one guy that has 400,000 followers, but I mean, his stuff looks good, but I can't imagine it would be perfect for winner on a GW competition, comp is in March. I think it's Adepticon. What is that, Adeptus Mechanicus? I wonder how that works. I wonder if they just say oops, you're gonna paint this, so go for it, and they just pick the best of whoever painted the best with this specific model, or if they allow freedom in terms of, oh, we're gonna do custodies now, paint the best custodies that you possibly can, and you can just kind of show up with whatever, or if it actually has to be one of their models, if you can do any kind of kit bashing with it. I'd be interested to actually look into it and see. Oh, okay. Oh, that's an actual, okay. I didn't realize that's what it was called. It's an actual convention for 40K or just painters in general. Huh. Where's it? Biggest in Wisconsin this year. Okay. That'd be fun to go to. I know I want to check out that museum that they have in their headquarters. I think that's where it's at. I've seen videos on YouTube about it. People visiting there. Maybe one day.
Someday, maybe.
Yeah. Just not today.
You can go there while I
but
go to the
he's coming
window.
out pretty well. I don't know how well you can see it on my phone, but just finishing up with all the black, trying to get all into the cracks and crevices of this fucking backpack. I still one of your grapes.
Steal as many as you want to.
You don't like them?
I have a shit ton.
Oh. Oh, Warhammer World. Okay, that's what it's called. Yes, definitely. It's definitely where I want to go. It's so hard for me to judge actually like how it looks because like when I'm on my computer and I have the camera, I can zoom in on it, you know, and like see all the details with it. Versus on the phone, it's just you really can't see shit. Well, I mean, at least I can't, you know. Even though I'm the one fucking painting it. Alright. Let's go over this helmet one more time. I actually painted 2 Poxwalkers today. I have the 2 weeks ago when I got all of those Death Guard units from... That's fucking cold.
Yeah, see? So, okay, I'm glad I'm genuinely cold and I'm not just
Jesus.
crazy.
So we have like 70 Poxwalkers to go through. So I think every week that I come up here, I'm just gonna do two per day. You know, they're not perfect at all.
Per day?
Well, not per day, during the weekend. They're just fucking, you can barely see it, but they're as good as I'm gonna get them. But it'll probably take me like 6 months to go through all of them and get them all painted up. I don't want to just batch paint them in like groups of 70, you know, or groups of 10 at a time. I want there to be some kind of custom uniqueness to them. So every week that I can kind of change the direction of how I decide to paint them.
I can make them unique. Make some purple.
Yeah, just some pink.
I was just getting there. Some silver.
All right, now we need a brown.
Use some of those iridescent ones on them.
Yeah, I know. You can get them all glittery.
I mean, I'm not real sure why you bought those.
Well, they were cheap at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, that's a great reason to buy them.
Well, just in case. Ever want to use them for something?
The paints I buy are 50 cents.
What?
The paints I buy are 50 cents.
The paint?
Yep.
What about it?
It's 50 cents each.
Oh.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Vallejo is not cheap.
Well, I mean, cheap by comparison to...
$6.
Yeah.
Yes.
To Citadel.
That's because Citadel.
Well, I mean, if I get it off of Amazon, I can get like a big old pack of 10 for $50.
$5 a piece.
Pretty much.
Ooh.
Yep, pretty much. You can never have too many paints. I have so many paints that I'm probably never going to use for an army. Just maybe. Yep, exactly.
Oh yeah.
That's why I got them.
I have a ridiculous amount of paints, but.
Like I saw that.
I'm never gonna use them. That's just stupid.
The Vallejo had what was it? I think it was like 250 paints in one or something like that. Like their entire line. But I tried looking for it, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Thank fucking God.
You could still buy like the mini version, like an 80 pack for like $250.
Nope.
And it comes with all their.
You better get that out of your mind.
Well, why not? It's not that bad. Just.
Shut it.
It's just paint.
Shut it down.
Nope. I just want to get the fluorescent line of Vallejo just because I like how it looks with the glowing aspect of it. Some of the colors, like the Tesseract glow that I use for my Death Guards a lot. They have a bunch of different colors for that that glow similarly.
I have some fluorescents too.
That are meant for this though.
Babe,
Hmm.
you bought Vallejo paints,
Mm-hmm.
which is just a craft paint.
Oh, yeah, true. I don't know where I was going with that, but
With the elm?
wait till Winter Army Painter sales. Oh, okay. So like during Black Friday, I'm assuming? Probably the best time to actually go about getting this shit. I wonder if the like GW has Black Friday sales for their miniatures during that time. You would think so, but knowing my luck, they probably fucking wouldn't. Sadly. And I mean, if it is, it's probably only a couple dollars off. I mean, I guess that's still better if you're
5%.
Yeah.
Free shipping.
I mean, if you're gonna get like Mortarion or a fucking $160 model, and you're buying a bunch, I guess, then maybe it would be worth it. But oh, they never have sale. That's dumb. Well, if only, right?
That's a bitches.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thankful for it.
That sucks. I mean, I guess it would probably, if like custom stores maybe have some and you get lucky, then maybe that would be a possibility, but I bet that would be unlikely as well. Alright, where's the gold? I need gold. Retributor armor gold. Alright. I never added gold to... Do you want me to go get you one?
Yeah, maybe one of those soft ones. I think there's one on my walker.
One where?
On the walker, the button up.
Oh, okay. You want to do a water preserver too?
My what?
Your life jacket?
I have a life jacket in
Yeah,
there?
you have your life jacket looking thing.
Oh my Jesus. Vest. It's a vest.
It was, it reminded me of...
Fucking water for...
No, it was Back to
the
the it was a
hell?
Back to the Future where where he went back to the past, like during the 1950s, and he was wearing from the 70s one of those vests, and they're like, "Oh, why are you wearing your fucking water life jacket?"
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well,
They looked
movie
at
references,
They
accept
looked like
that.
he was like an idiot, you know. So that's
Yeah.
what it reminded me
No,
of.
I accept it because it's a movie reference, but otherwise, you're the...
Christmas set, like, wow. Hey, that would be nice. I might have to check out my local like comic stores to see what they have during their deals for Black Friday. That would be nice to actually get lucky enough to encounter some of those deals. I know they have a GW store near here, but I mean, it's just, I guess it's nice in that aspect if you're going to buy from GW, but I don't fucking buy from them at all. Their prices are just ridiculous. When you can go on Amazon and get the same, like, they'll be selling fucking a pack of Space Marines for like $70, and you go on Amazon, it's $55, and it's like, why would you even ever want to shop on fucking GW unless it's like an exclusive, like, just released type of thing?
When you order on Amazon, does it come from GW?
No.
Oh.
Because
okay. Because a lot of times, like with Lego, they have it on Amazon too, and the prices are often similar or different, or similar or the same, but sometimes they're cheaper on Amazon. But I'm like, it's still coming from Lego.
Yeah. Well, from what I've read, it says that a lot of the third-party sellers, they partner with GW and they let them sell it at a reduced price because then it brings traffic to GW of people wanting to potentially buy from their website, Whether or not that's accurate or not, I don't
Little
know.
do they know it's working against them.
Well, no, because they had like fucking their last what was it, quarter or something like that. It was like $4 or $5 billion worth of profit that they made. Like they're fucking doing phenomenally right now.
Well, yeah.
But I think that's just partly because more people are getting into the hobby with Space Marine 2 and then all the extra shit that they released on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were saying that, like, with the 3D printers or whatnot, they were going to go out of business, but that's been going on for almost 10 years now, and it hasn't caused any impact. That's why they allow it.
Right.
Thank God for that, because I would like more customizable units than the ones that they provide. Oh, yep. Like, I know they're, me and her watched a video this morning. It's Fire and Fury that they're coming out with. It's a new, like, it comes with, fuck, I can't even think. A terrain. It comes with custom terrain with like 13 ecclesiarchal guys and whatnot. And I thought that looked pretty cool. Though I'm not really good when it comes to like helmets and whatnot, so, or faces, I mean to say. So every single one of those units were fucking had a face. So, I mean, I guess I'll have to learn somehow. Yeah, Blood and Zeal. That's the one I saw. I was like, man, that looks fucking great. It's the same thing with like the Inquisitorial Agents. That one looks fucking awesome too. That was one of them. That was one of the sets that I was thinking about getting before even working on Space Marines, but I opted for Space Marines just because there's more ubiquitous with the amount of potential painting that I can do versus like fucking 5 guys and maybe like the Inquisitorial Combat Patrol. But besides that, there's really not much options. Alright, so this is how he looks right now. I got all the grays and the black done. For the most part. Now I need to go over it again with the Reichland Flash Shade. Oh wait, shit, that's brown. Oops. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I like some of the chaos units that they have. They looked pretty cool as well. Alright, I'm just applying the Reichland Flash Shade now. I already just fucking cover this bitch fully. I keep on almost dumping it in the fucking brown because the colors are pretty close to one another. Yeah, I'm still not convinced on doing like a Chaos Army outside of Death Guard because I don't really know any of the lore with like Slanesh or Tzeentch or Khorne and their fucking units and the Greater Demons and whatnot. So like in terms of like painting them, I wouldn't even know how to go about doing it. It would have to be something that I would have to look into heavily, and get a feel for the lore and everything regarding them before I would decide on something like that. Now we gotta let this dry, so it's gonna be a minute. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. I gotta still work on these arms and everything too. But I don't have any, this thing that sucks, because I didn't fucking bring anything to hold on to it with. To hold on to while I paint it.
In the drawer behind there, there's a pair of pliers.
Oh.
Well, there's a multi-tool that has pliers.
Yeah. That could work.
They're needle knives, so it should work.
Yeah, I guess that works.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. It would have been better if I would have primed this with the fucking spray instead of me having to paint all of this by hand. I think that's what I'm going to do going forward, is I'm going to prime this all black so I don't have to do this shit and try to get all the details or all in the crevices and cracks and whatnot.
So that's why you asked about black spray paint.
Yeah. Let's water this down a little bit. Oh, I'm just a big fan of Anger, and I like his lore, which led me to... Oh, okay. I want to paint Angron as well in the future, but like those big ass fucking models intimidate the hell out of me, because I just feel like I'm not quite good enough to do it justice, and I don't want to fuck them up, because I know I can repaint them, you know, but it's a matter of stripping down all the paint again to redo it, and I feel like I would end up breaking something in that process while trying to scrub off all the excess or old paint from the models.
Probably.
And then it would piss me off, and then I would just give up on it, and then I would be left with a half finished or half unpainted thing. Or I would do it once and then feel like it's good, but then look at it every once in a while and feel like I didn't do my best, but unwilling to attempt to strip it because of that fear. So then I would end up with this half-assed thing that I just see every day and just irritates the hell out of me.
Half-assed thing.
Yep.
Huh. I know a little bit about half-assed things.
Yep.
Irritates the hell out of me too.
Yep. I do my best. Is that the dryer being done?
I can't hear shit.
I think that's the dryer done.
If it is, hopefully there's a pair of gloves in there, because my God, are my hands cold.
Well, I can't help that.
I don't know why.
That's true, man. Honestly, we can. Yeah. Well, and that's why I want to finish once I get all of these Death Guard models done, I think I'll move on to Mortarion and just dedicate an entire week to doing it. And just do sub-assembly like I am right now, and just do one leg one fucking arm, his body, his gun, you know, just all one at a time, and just spend 4 or 5 hours on each one and just doing the best damn job I possibly can. I mean, it'll probably still be aspects of it that I don't necessarily like, but as long as I spend that amount of time doing it, I feel like I'd be satisfied in the end, knowing that I worked my ass off on this model and irritated her because I was too focused on it. And in the end, I feel like it'd be worth it.
Because there's a model that you only paint on Sundays.
Yep. Oh no, I would wait until I'm here. Fuck. I'd be doing it for a whole week while I'm here.
The fuck you would.
Morty is very much as huge. Oh, you do have, yeah. I've seen so many good Mortarion models that it just like, once you see them that good, it's like, that's all I can picture in my head. And then it's like, if I didn't create it to that standard, I would be upset with myself because of just how well I've seen them come out with other people. But I will for sure do it in the future. It's just a matter of getting the model and jumping into it.
Even my fucking nose is running.
And then the other ones that I want to do are like the Blotkin, I think that's what it's called. And then you have like the other Nurgle, like riding demons from Age of Sigmar that you can do. Those ones I'm really interested in doing as well, just because they're really big, really large models, you know.
Got some goofy ass names.
Yeah. All right, this one I can paint this red. Oh, I didn't need to fucking do that. Oops. I just wiped that on my fucking shorts, pants.
Of course you did.
Yep, I did. I see that Jason, fuck, I can't think. He's getting his orcs done pretty well. I saw on Discord that he posted a bunch of photos, or a couple photos, in regards to his orc boys. I actually just finished the Daka book. I forgot what its name is. I'll have to look. But I just finished one of the fucking orc novels on Audible, and it was really good. I've had watching some. Yep. I'm sure I think that's what I'm gonna do is before I get him, I'm gonna go. Yes, Gazcool. No, it wasn't Gazcool. No, it was what the fuck was his name? The one that he carries a big hammer. Oh, God, I can't remember fucking names for shit. Hold up. I'm gonna look him up. It's Brutal Cunning is the one I just finished. Hopefully I didn't just cut you out by accident. He's God, why can I not fucking remember names? He's with the Mech Lord. He's the big boss by the end of the book. What?
Kleenex.
Oh.
I forgot to have them over here.
And then he has a squig named Princess.
A squid?
A squig.
Oh.
When they Yep. No. Yes, Uthrak. Um, um, when he charged he fucking rammed his machine into a Titan, and then he killed the crew, and the pilot is called a princeps. So when he was reading off the label of the fucking machine, he was trying to pronounce the word, and he's like, princess. And then you see this. He looks at the squig eating the princep out of his containment bubble, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call you princess from now on. Does that want to be your name?" He's like, "Damn, Humies come up with the weirdest names." All right, now we can paint this with the Reichland Flash Shade. Now this is all dry. I think I read the second book too, where he goes to Kamara, and he fights the Dark Eldar and whatnot, and then he ends up killing the fucking Mech Lord at the end of the book and becomes the war boss. It just sucks that there's no more books with him. There's very few orc books in 40k. They're always great to listen to when like I'm sick of listening to Space Marines or whatnot. But right now I'm listening to the Horus Heresy, the Titan Death, just before the Siege of Terra, where they're going to what's the fucking, I forgot the system. God damn it, I can't think of it. It's just right outside of the solar system. Can you actually? Is it a good view, or was that sarcasm? I know it's not the best. I'm out at home, so you can't see from the top-down perspective. But it's coming along. I'm just now holding him for the I gotta let the Reichland Flash Shade dry. You know your damn grapes.
I told you.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. I didn't realize you can't actually see it. I can move you forward though. Hopefully that's better. Kind of, maybe. But this is pretty good in terms of. Oh wait, I need to paint this one too. I need to paint his other shoulder. And then after we're done painting this shoulder piece, I can actually go about assembling them. I might wait. To be honest, I might actually wait to. I'm gonna do the edge highlighting and whatnot. Now that I've gotten all the shading done, I'm gonna do all the edge highlighting for the regular guy since he's pretty much dry at this point. And then I'll put them all together, and by that point it should be good to go in terms of it being done. I don't know why I don't necessarily like putting these guys together in sub-assembly. It doesn't really take much extra time to do this shit, but it just feels like I'm half-assing it because it's not put together. I don't know, it sounds dumb, but it just doesn't feel like a complete model when I'm not actually physically painting it all at once, even though I technically am, you know. So when I'm doing stuff like this, it's just a little strange in my head. Like I'm fucking committing a sin. Like, I shouldn't be doing it this way. I was going to do another Death Guard tomorrow, but I've done way too many of them. I think I've done like 4 in the past week. At least the last 7 days I've done that many, and I need to start pumping out these fucking Space Marines. So tomorrow we're going to, if I can even finish it in time, I'm gonna do another one of these. I do a lot of batch painting, but I want mine to look like oil. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I was explaining, you weren't here, but I was explaining earlier to another guy, I have a tendency of getting off work super late. So when I get home, it's like I just want to paint, you know, and it's like I want to get as much into it as possible. So my problem is I tend to work too fast and I end up with half-ass product. So I'm really like today trying to slow down and do this properly, because I know the last guy, I didn't like how he turned out. And it's like I don't want to go over it again, because in a way it feels like I'm like disrespecting the model if I fix him per se. And that sounds weird, but it's like once I've decided I'm done with him, I want to see that, like, where I'm at. I don't want to go over him later and then feel like I've changed him fundamentally from when I was originally doing it, because I want to watch my progression over the years as I do this stuff. And if I constantly go over my work and change the iteration and improve it, then it's like not keeping to its authentic value of, oh, this is my 45th model, instead of working on it and now it's my 515th, you know? It's like, oh, now I don't have a 45th model because I decided to go over it and fix it. Now I have to add it to a higher number where it shouldn't be. I don't know if that makes sense, but even when I do rush through them, I want to see that so I can be like, all right, this is why you don't rush, because it turns out like shit. So for now, at least, until my mindset changes about this, I'm just going to keep everything the same way. Right, yep. Yeah, I definitely have to just accept that not every day is going to be perfect, and just work with what I got. But this is pretty much done. I just got to hold on to it and let it dry. And then I'm going to go over with the Reichland Flash Shade. Need a few more for grapes in the meantime. You know, we barely have any photos together that aren't like when I was fat. Oh. All right. Oh, I need to go over the black again because this is not coming out. It's not as deep or not as strong of a black. When was that one taken?
Last year.
Oh, Jesus. Goddamn. Chunky monkey. All right. So, after this, I'm gonna work on the yep, that's accurate. Especially when I like look at it the next day and it's like it's different when like I see it on Instagram on somebody else's page, and it's like I'm not staring at it, you know. So when I'm staring at it this close, I can see all the imperfections and everything that I've done wrong. All right, I think that's dry. Just cover this fucker in the machine, and then we'll be good to start edge highlighting. I just gotta let this dry, and then I'll start working on the main guy. All right. So I wonder if I can. No, I really can't clamp that down. Oh, I didn't even realize you said it wrong. There's some big ass fucking strawberries. All right, just gonna set this or set it down like that. That works too. All right, now I gotta find a better brush for edge highlighting. This one might be the best tip that I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edge highlight with Evil Sunz Scarlet, and then I'm going to go over it another layer with the Troll Slayer Orange. And then depending on how I feel, I might take out the Uriel Yellow and just do like the very edges of the armor and whatnot. But I think the red and the orange is perfectly fine when it comes to edge highlighting this, which doing this is my favorite part. It's just you guys aren't really going to be able to see this too well just because I am not at home, so you're not able to actually. And this fucking light sucks. I think these batteries are dying. All right, hold up. Let me see. Do you have... Oh, wait, you do. They're in the drawer. 1 second, guys. Well, I'm going to have to use one of the batteries in here because I only have 3. All right. Let me change up. Just take that one. Hopefully it doesn't blind you guys. Holy shit, that works. God damn. That's perfect. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but I will show it to you.
Could I put tweezers? I mean,
This?
yeah.
Oh. This is the type of the part where I don't really talk much because I have to really focus on doing this properly. I apologize in advance. Once I get done with the one leg, I'm just going to do one leg at a time just because this is going to take a little bit of time. So I want to make sure that you guys are able to see the entire progression of it. so you can see what it looks like, and then you can give me some advice on if you think I should add any other edge highlight colors to it, or if I should just leave it how it is. Really fucking bright though. Oh, this looks so good. And this was the part that like I sucked the worst at. Like when I first started, I could barely fucking do any kind of edge highlighting. All right. So, I don't know how well you can see that. Maybe not. Maybe not. But why does it feel like this just dimmed? The fucking light. Were you able to actually see that STR? I don't know how much detail you were actually able to see. Oh, how's it going, Francis? Well, that's pretty good. I'm glad. How's your weekend going, Francis? Are you working on anything this weekend? It's a little bit too big, but you awake?
No.
No.
No, I was not.
I mean, you're eating awake, but you're getting there. I don't know what. Well, you can see that, but a little bit large on the highlight. But
What?
I said you're eating, so you're clearly awake. Are you falling asleep intermittently while you were chewing? What? That's a serious question.
No, you know that I just keep doing stuff while I sleep.
Oh, yeah. My whole house and painting my nail. Oh wow.
Are
What?
you kidding me?
I took a big bite out of it.
You're gonna finish this,
I know.
asshole. The fuck?
Well,
What? Why would you do that? That's
I
rude.
thought you were done.
What?
I didn't think you were actually eating more of it.
So you was just gonna take a bite out of a strawberry and then still not even finish
Not do
it?
anything with it. Yeah. Well, I got distracted.
You still didn't eat it all.
That's plenty for me.
Oh my Jesus.
I'm not gonna take off every fucking square inch of the damn strawberry, all the way down to its nub. It's not like I need the extra 1.5 calories. Well, Francis, it seems like you have quite a lot going on. But then again, I remember you said that you're retired, so all the time in the world, I guess. Oh. You leaving me? You going to bed? What?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Well, I shouldn't be on here too much longer. It's no later than 12:30.
You know I'm going to sleep. It doesn't matter.
Oh. Okay. Well, I just didn't want you to.
Will you
Mm-hmm.
turn your phone? I don't have pants on.
Oh, yep. That's fine. Give me a second, guys. She's gonna go by.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, Marcy. Let's go. Let's back up.
You good? Okay, okay. So it's just gonna be us. She's going to bed, so I want to take a little bit extra time to do this properly. So we're gonna keep working on this. The guy's leg.
Why is there Cool Whip in the fridge?
I don't know. Why is there?
Oh, you moved it.
I didn't move anything, Megan.
Unless this is leftover.
Oh yeah, that has the fries in it. I forgot.
Oh.
It was the leftover of Anders. I didn't want to chuck it all, so I just went ahead and just saved it. All right. I think, well, no, that's wrong. I can keep going with this edge highlight.
No, this is not yours. Go. Marshall, this is not yours. Go on.
Oh God, I can't really see this that well. All right. Oh. I apologize in advance if I end up blinding you guys with my ridiculous headlamp. Let me know if I'm killing you. Don't fall asleep out there. Megan? Oh, you're right here. Ice cream?
Nope.
I see it.
It's not ice cream.
No? What the? That frosting?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
It's leftovers from the cookies.
I had 3 of the cookies for breakfast. I had 1 of each.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. While I was making the bacon this morning, I wanted to try it, so I grabbed a couple, and then I had the one, and I was like, "Ooh, this is pretty good." So I wanted to try the star one, so I grabbed the star cookie, and
What the fuck do you mean? They're all the same goddamn cookie.
different shapes.
Oh, different shape tastes different.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. I thought they were gonna taste different, so I went ahead and grabbed the star.
I really hope you're not being serious right
No,
now.
I was. I thought it would be. I thought it would be different.
What?
And then, I mean, granted, I was just kind of eating to eat, but still, I was thinking about it. Like when I went to go grab it, I was like, I wonder if this one tastes different at all. Nope, they were all the same.
Huh. Imagine that.
There was good though. Good job. You didn't? Oh.
Hell no, they were made while I was at Mayo.
Oh. Was that when your mom was here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I think that will be fine. Knowing that I ate a couple, they'll just say that you had.
No, it's me.
Yep. Yeah.
I eat them.
Oh, you're just mad that I ate.
Yeah, so you're eating my food.
Mm. Didn't you say you were gonna give me some of them? You said last night, like, oh, you gotta try these new cookies that we made.
I said you need to try it.
That
did not mean that you need to eat 3 of them. Okay?
You won't even notice because it's like one of each.
I would have noticed because there were not very many of each.
Yeah, it would have taken you until like Monday or Tuesday when you decided to actually have one, and then you're like, why are these so much less?
Because I was waiting for this to warm up so I could put some on.
Oh, you were actually going to?
Yes.
Oh, well, you now know. My fat ass had 3 cookies. I was actually going to eat more, too. I was actually thinking about it,
I
but...
don't know why you just called yourself your fat ass. I'm the one sitting here with a tub of frosting and a spoon.
Yeah, well, I mean, considering how many fucking sweets I've had today, I've had more sweets than I've had real food.
Yeah.
Minus that Costco hot dog that we got earlier.
Yeah, I really wish I hadn't had breakfast.
Yeah. They're good enough to actually eat just by themselves. Nothing fucking on them either. I didn't even put a single fucking topping on that hot dog. I just wish you were able to buy them by themselves instead of having like a whole drink with it. That's the thing that sucks with the Costco hot dogs. It's like you forced to fucking...
It doesn't suck.
Well, I don't want to fucking... What if I want like 5 hot dogs? I don't need 5 fucking drinks. Like you can't buy them individually. You have...
You can just say you only want 1 drink.
Well, I tried that at Sam's Club, but they said no. They said you need to have the drink. So they gave me fucking empty cups and I just threw the cups in the trash.
Sam's Club is for idiots.
Well, I only ever went because my mom would get liquor for the bar. Other than that, I didn't have any pass or anything to be able to go. Still edge highlighting, guys. I'm working on the next layer. I've done the middle armor a bit, and then his leg right there. After I get done with this leg, then we got to move on to the orange colors. And then I got to do the highlight, the black edge highlighting for the armor. I'm going to use Eshin Gray to edge highlight with it. I don't know how it's going to come out, but I didn't bring every single paint with me this time. So I can't use, like, I don't have a blue.
You didn't bring any blue? I
have a McCrag blue, but that bitch is fucking, like, super dark blue. It would, like, fuck up the red or the black. It would make it the blue would stand out way too much. The edge highlight's just supposed to add depth through it to the base color, not, like, take over the model completely. And that McCrag blue, I would have to, like, thin it down, but I don't want to go through all that to try and find the correct consistency. Trying to get these edge highlights around the fucking boots is brutal. Especially with how small the fucking... Oh. Yep, I didn't really fuck up that, but not quite correct. Oh well, I tried. Francis left. It's just me and you, STR.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Well, you're here by folks. I'm joking.
So are you.
Oh, you are still here. Okay. I just looked up and only saw one, so I figured it was STR. Might have been you, Francis. I don't know. It doesn't tell me who comes and goes. I know on my phone I've gotten a lot more views in terms of like continuous like people coming and joining. I think at one point it was like 15 people in here a little while ago. It wasn't like consistent, you know, they didn't stay in here the entire time, but that's still better than my normal live streams where 2 people will show up. But I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. It's just I can't really give you guys the best view in terms of watching what I'm doing. You're just kind of staring at my ugly mug the whole time. You really can't see my progress or anything versus when I'm on my computer and I'm actually doing it, you know? All right. So this is how he looks right now. I don't know if you can see all the red edge highlighting that I've gotten done, but this is the Evil Sun Scarlet. Now we just need to move on to the orange, but I think I'm going to work on the gray for the helmet. Oh, let me stretch. Eat some strawberries. And we keep going. I really can't see this fucking gray at all. Jesus Christ, this is so tiny. My eyes are struggling to focus. I'm gonna get fucking damn near kiss this model to be able to see all the details. There we go. Alright, this is gonna be the fun part. I can only get like two or 3 seconds worth of paint out of this for the edge highlight before I have to add more. Come on. Oh my god, these grills are so tiny. I can't fucking see them at all. Ugh. Oh, that was you. You just scared the shit out of me. For some reason, I thought that was fucking Marshall. Alright. How's his head look? Can you see it? Maybe not. Can you see that? I think that looks pretty good, man. I don't need that much paint on there. Don't fall asleep. Megan?
Yeah.
I know you're still there because I haven't heard your wheelchair move to the bedroom yet. Oh. So thankfully with this gray, I really don't have to add much more edge highlights to this. It's just this gray with the black. But there's still a lot of like corners and whatnot on this backpack that I'm trying to incorporate into the highlight. So every time I move the model, there's always another corner. You use the French for your name, or do you pronounce it like Francis? Oh, I didn't realize you were joining in here, Megan.
I'm planning on it until
You just falling asleep? How does the quality look?
until I decided to ask you that.
Oh. Oh, all right. Getting this backpack looking all pretty. This definitely requires a lot of back and forth with the paint. He might have left, Megan.
Huh?
He might have left. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy is definitely. I put a lot more work into him than the other ones. Trying to get out all these fucking edges. Alright, I need to dip this in the water because this bitch is drying out real quick. Alright, guys. How does that look? You see that? See the backpack? What about the face? Maybe not. I'm getting there. Now that this is dry, we can put... Actually, no, let me finish with the orange on his body first before I decide to... before I cover up his stuff. Good thing with this orange is I don't need to actually cover this up completely. I just need to go kind of in the middle of each part of the highlight so it stands out. So oops, shit. The orange definitely brings out the pop to it. Thankfully, I don't really, like I said, I don't really need much of the orange. I'm just kind of adding it sporadically around the base of the model. So this process is really quick, really quick. All right, see that? Does it look? All right, let's get this bitch glued on here. So this isn't the correct blaster for this guy. So the little wires right here are going to look a little funky because they're not going to really connect well. So I'm not really going to fuck with it. We're just gonna leave it right there and let it just dry. Same thing with this guy with the other shoulder part. Oof. All right, we're not gonna touch it. Just gonna leave it right there. So give it a minute. Let just dry.
Chris is late to the party.
What?
Chris is late to the party.
Yep. It's fun. Probably busy. What?
I said he said good evening.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Maybe is my chat still?
Oh, he's watching hockey. So.
I've only seen your message.
That's weird.
Is the chat still going?
Yeah.
How many more messages after when you said Francis?
Good evening, and then you can obviously hear me talking because he said watching hockey.
Oh, what the fuck? Show every message. Okay, there we go. We got it. Sorry, I don't know why it said fucking. I couldn't see anything. But I can see your messages now. And how's your hockey going? Who's winning?
The right guy or the wrong guy?
Yep. Your team or the other team?
Oh my God, Marshall. No.
Dallas? Is that the team you're watching? The one you're rooting for? Oh, okay. Canucks. All right. So we just got to let him sit before I can do anything else. I'm almost done. I just got to do these shoulders, the arms, and then the plasma gun. Plasma coil. It's just a matter of now letting the glue dry. Oh.
What are you putting?
Strawberry stuff. I'll set it right here. Pickles, cheese. Did you give me the spills?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. That's good. Okay. I don't know how long this glue is going to take to dry. Hopefully not long. So I don't have any dry brushes, and so I'm going to have to do this painting with this coil without them. Yeah, Mountain Dew zero sugar. I'm trying to reduce the calories that I got, the calories that I consume. So since I don't want to give up drinking soda, I'm forced with the zeros.
You should probably look into zero sugar cookies then, bitch.
Yep.
Mr. 3 cookies for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. They were good, what can I say? Some tasty ass cookies. Alright, get this fucking plasma looking swell.
Fuck yeah, cookies are life.
Alright, got the white on there. Well, they made homemade cookies. Well, her son did. So I had to taste it this morning while I was making some bacon for breakfast, and I just so happened to have a couple, 3.
No!
There were.
No! I need your bug duty. It's in the sink. I can't wash my hands because it's there. No!
What is it?
It's another stink bug. Oh, you just fucking squished it, didn't you?
No. Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Yeah. Where the fuck did they just come from? Blech.
Somewhere.
I hate bugs. Which is weird, considering how I like being outdoors.
Typical woman.
Bull fucking shit. I will squish any bug I can, but I'm not squishing a stink bug. I made that mistake on a piece of paper that I actually needed, and I couldn't get rid of that stink for a week.
I bet.
It was disgusting.
Are stink bugs typical in Minnesota?
What?
Are stink bugs typical here?
The last 2 winters are the only times that I ever
Seen them?
That's
That's
weird. I
weird.
didn't know they were a thing. Like, I had heard of them. I didn't know what they looked like, though.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen them in Iowa.
Well, I am not a fan.
Yeah, I bet. You fucking wake up and they're swarming your whole house.
Don't fucking say that.
Like the
That's the shit of nightmares.
like the fucking
Nightmare. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
we have a problem with fucking I can't think of them right now. What are they called?
Ladybug.
Ladybugs, yes. They infest the fucking house. Like we're still finding ladybugs that are somehow still alive in the house from fucking all the way back in spring or end of autumn. They're just fucking randomly crawling up the damn wall. Like, where the fuck are you coming from? And they should be dead, hibernating.
Why are you leaking out of your mouth all of a sudden? What the hell?
I'm doing the edge highlight with the gun first, just because this takes up a lot more time versus the plasma coil. And I want to get this done and over with, because I'm pretty much, once I get this done, it's literally just the plasma coil to do, and then I will be done with this guy. So I really don't have much left. It's just doing this justice and doing it properly. Yep. But how's your night going, Chris, so far? Anything painted so far this weekend? Well, that's good. We went to Costco earlier and got I got all my meals for my meal prep for this weekend, or this upcoming week. Had the Costco hot dog and whatnot. And they got other groceries for the house that I gotta take back to Iowa with me. And then just pretty much just been chilling out, doing this. I painted 2 poxwalkers earlier. Yeah, overall, really good day. Pretty typical. Bought food for the week. Been watching hockey since 1 p.m. my time. Well, that's good. Okay. Time to get this.
Can you go, please?
I don't know how well I'm gonna get this glowing effect on this gun today. I didn't bring any of my fucking dry brushes, unfortunately.
Go lay down. Okay.
So I really can't get this glow effect to look immaculate. Right? Oh shit, I didn't even get the bottom part of this painted up. I always forget that these Hellblasters have these fucking little energy reservoirs over here. Alright, so let's get this. Get a little bit of orange in here. This isn't going to look the greatest, but it's going to look halfway decent, I guess. Hmm. I gotta wait for this to dry a little bit more. Alright, I need a yellow. Actually, wait, I need to paint his eyes too. I forgot to do that. Always the one aspect that I don't want to fuck up on. Alright, let's see. Get the yellow, just a little drop. Don't need much. What the fuck? Yeah, this isn't gonna look the greatest, guys. I don't have my dry brushes, otherwise I would have brought that. Alright, pick to the orange. Megan? Megan! Okay. I thought you were sleeping out in the kitchen. Oh, she fucking fell asleep out there. Alright. So, we're almost there. And you just need to finish up with these eyes. Alright. I didn't do any of the edge highlighting either for the shoulders. I gotta do a little bit of that. Get these shoulder pads looking nice and pretty. Come on, damn it. It's quite complicated. All right. The bases for the Dreadnought. I haven't painted him yet. I didn't bring him with, sadly. So no. But everything's put together, all primed and whatnot, ready to start painting. So that's just, I just have to start painting him and we're good to go. So I could start doing that whenever. This guy in about 30 seconds is going to be done. Okay, this last bit I need to focus on. I need to get. Alright, I need to fix this. And then we'll be doing. Alright. Alright. Fix some of the white. All right, let me show it to you. Hopefully you can see it all. We're going to flip my camera around so you can see it. Oop. All right, so here we go. Try to get out of your light. The plasma coil's kind of shit, but I think I got all the edge highlights pretty done, or pretty good. But yeah, we got it. She's finished. Oh, yeah. I know, that's what I'm thinking too. I think I'm getting better and better with them. I just need to get better with this plasma. Other than that, the edge highlighting's turning out great. But hopefully by the time I'm done with all my flesh tears, it will be pitch perfect. But I enjoyed having you here, Chris. I'm calling it a night as well. I gotta head to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. I plan on live streaming tomorrow. But yes, I'm gonna get off. I'm just gonna put all this stuff away. But I will be on tomorrow after I get home, probably around 8 o'clock. So if you're there, I'll catch you there. But I'll talk to you later. Peace out and have a good rest of your night.